Hey there, Shanel here from the Heart and Soul with your weekly Oracle card reading for October 2nd through the 8th, 2023. I was drawn to the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. This one's by Kyle Gray. It is one of the newer decks that I've gotten, so it has not been used that much yet, but it's definitely one that I've been drawn to lately. A lot of galactic stuff and crystal stuff in here, along with light codes. And of course, we're going to draw 3 cards for the energy of this coming week and see what we got. This is our last card. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say this week. Arcturian light codes. I just said light codes. Evolutionary downloads, recalling power, future thinking. We are shifting into a very new energy that is filled with light and love, lots and lots and lots of it. There is this energetic kind of download that we are experiencing, which is making us a little tired and cranky. It is why we've had to do all of this healing. But we're really shifting, and it's happened. We're moved into it. We're beginning to feel it. And I think that's the discomfort a lot of us have been feeling over the last week or two. The exhaustion we've been feeling is really this place of this new energy is very different. And our bodies are just not knowing how to kind of integrate it. And those that are more in tune may be feeling this stronger than those that are not. Those that are less connected will feel it eventually, just are not feeling the same intensity that some of us that are really plugged in and connected to the energies are feeling. The light codes, these information, it's this awakening of things that we know within. I recently have created a new healing session, and it's crystals and energy work, kind of like Reiki, that we are working with to clear blocks, clear old belief systems, and create new ones. It is an activation of new energies. It is a clearing of old energies. It is an incredibly powerful tool that somehow within I know that I used long ago, and this is coming forward again, and we are being reminded of some of these things that we used to be able to do, these tools that we had that we are using to recreate. It does feel like it's a deep healing tool, not just emotionally and spiritually, but also physically. So we'll see where that evolves to. It'll be interesting. Okay, card number 2. Sword of Light, divine protection, cut cords, breakthrough energy. You are safe and protected. That has been a really important mantra for me personally, knowing that it's safe to do this work. I think there's a lot of us that have old witch wounds that make it really hard to kind of step into this fully, this awareness of being judged for what we do and what we know. That needs to be cleared away. This comes to the other half of this breaking through energies and cutting cords. Same thing as this activation healing session that I'm doing. It is really about releasing ourselves from these old belief systems, these patterns and habits, these things that have been carried through society and generations and ancestors that no longer resonate. It's just not the way that we function anymore. This is this lowering of this crazy patriarchal energy and rising the divine feminine to meet it, to create a divine masculine, releasing this dominance, this need for control, and finding this passion and this balance, this nurturing and caring for one another. There is a lot happening right now, and there's this huge loss of kind of a way of being that was around for so long. And it's definitely uncomfortable for those that embrace that way of being and that thought pattern. But for those of us who want to be free, this is the time that it is happening. It is shifting to allow for us to really step into an energy that feels good for us, that feels compassionate and nurturing and still powerful, but not in a way that we need to dominate and control, but support and guide and lift each other up. Way different. Okay, card number 3, sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. It's I had a huge conversation about the sacral chakra with a friend yesterday who works with people who are working on this area. If you are someone that, especially an entrepreneur that is working on sacral chakra energy, reach out to my friend Anita Kaiser Wellness. She is magical, I swear. She is EFT. I work with her, and her work is amazing. Sacral chakra. This has really been coming up a lot lately in my own work, and then she was telling me how much it was coming up in her work. This sacral chakra is, we step out of the root, which is all about survival and just maintaining. And when we moved into the sacral chakra, there was this awareness that we could take care of ourselves in other ways, that we could indulge in food, creativity, passions, sex. There was just this sensuality and this beautiful connection to, what do I need beyond what do I need to survive? That need became different. Our needs became more emotional and spiritual than they did just physical. And in that, there seems to be a lot of shame in our sexuality piece of it, but also in the creativity piece of it. It's funny that, again, this patriarchal society looked down on artists. We elevated who we chose to, but this field of creativity just seemed to not be a real job. If we were being creative and enjoying it, then it couldn't be a real job, right? So there's a shift in that energy, a huge shift, because creativity and working for ourselves is like, woo, so powerful and so crazy and so wonderful. But really, we're being asked to tap into our personal energy. What is it that you want and desire in this lifetime? And that's not being crazy about it. Like, we're not going into greed and like wildness here. This is simply like, what fills your soul? What gives you, like, what fires you up inside? What makes you just kind of like burst into your skin with joy? Like, what is it? What is it? And do you honor that? And do you give that to yourself? So many of us don't. So many people deny the parts that bring us joy, deny the parts that elevate us to the next level when it comes to our experiences and to love and happiness and even abundance, because we feel like things have to be done a certain way because they've always been done a certain way. So continue to tap into this new energy, as it will show you how to shift and change and to move through this new way of being, this new energy that is here to elevate us, to raise our vibration, to create a deeper sense of community and nurturing one another, but also in nurturing ourselves. I feel like it's important for you to take time this week to go within, whether that's to meditate or journal, but really acknowledge what's coming up for you. You know, how do you feel right now? And what is it that you want to achieve? What is it that's going to make your life better? And that doesn't necessarily mean a huge shift and change. It might just mean some simple things like finding a job closer to home or that pays better. Making sure that you take the time to cook or, you know, make yourself a nutritious meal or make time for a hot bath. Whatever it is that feels good for you. Connect to that and honor that this week. Really, really honor it. And we move into Canadian Thanksgiving and, you know, this weekend to celebrate and to celebrate gratitude, to giving thanks. So really think about that too as we move into the weekend. And, you know, what do you have gratitude for? What are you giving thanks for? Because that's a huge part of this growth and evolution as well. that energy is so powerful, and it trickles out. It trickles out so much to others, especially when we reach out to others and say thank you. So again, if you are interested in doing some release work around the sacral chakra as an entrepreneur, reach out to Anita Kaiser Wellness. She does some EFT work. It is really powerful. I am so grateful for where I've come for working with her. If you're interested in my new offering, I'm going to be doing it mostly in person in the Hamilton area, but I can do an online session. It'll be groups. It'll be a beautiful like activation meditation. It'll be just a lovely night of nurturing yourself, kind of ceremony and ritual for releasing and taking care. So lots going on. So grateful. So grateful. Thank you for being here, for being a part of my journey, allowing me to be your spiritual tour guide. From my heart and soul to yours. Until the next time. Bye now.